ಶ್ರೀ ಗಣೇಶಾಯ ನಮಃ. ಶ್ರೀ ಸರಸ್ವತ್ಯೈ ನಮಃ. ಶ್ರೀ ಸದ್ಗುರುಭ್ಯೋ ನಮಃ. ಸಮಸ್ತಜನಕಲ್ಯಾಣೇ ನಿರತಂ ಕರುಣಾಮಯಂ ನಮಾಮಿ ಚಿನ್ಮಯಂ ದೇವಂ ಸದ್ಗುರುಂ ಬ್ರಹ್ಮವಿದ್ವರಂ मनोजवं मारुततुल्यवेगं जितेन्द्रियं बुद्धिमतां वरिष्ठं वातात्मजं वानरयूतमुख्यं श्रीरामदूतं शिरसा नमामि. संतोषिणी जगन्माता मम सौभाग्यवृद्धये नमस्करोमि भक्त्या त्वां प्रसन्ना वरदा भव. शङ्करं शङ्कराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणं सूत्रभाष्यकृतौ वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः. ॐ नमः प्रणवार्थाय शुद्धज्ञानैकमूर्तये निर्मलाय प्रशान्ताय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः. सच्चिदानन्दरूपाय विश्वोत्पत्त्यादिहेतवे तापत्रयविनाशाय श्रीकृष्णाय वयं नुमः. नीलाम्बुजश्यामलकोमलाङ्गं सीतासमारोपितवामभागं पाणौ महासायकचारुचापं नमामि रामं रघुवंशनाथम्. जन्माद्यस्य यतोऽन्वयातितरतश्चार्तेष्वभिघ्नस्वराट् तेने ब्रह्महृदाय आदिकवये मुह्यन्ति यत्सूरयः. तेजो वारिमृदां यथा विनिमयो यत्र त्रिसर्गो मृषा दाम्ना स्वेन सदा निरस्तकुहकं सत्यं परं धीमहि. धर्मप्रोज्झितकैतवोऽत्र परमो निर्मत्सराणां सतां वेद्यं वास्तवमत्र वस्तु शिवदं तापत्रयोन्मूलनम्. श्रीमद्भागवते महामुनिकृते किं वा परैरीश्वरः सद्यो हृद्यवरुध्यतेऽत्र कृतिभिः शुश्रूषुभिस्तत्क्षणात्. निगमकल्पतरोर्गलितं फलं शुकमुखादमृतद्रवसंयुतं पिबद भागवतं रसमालयं मुहुरहो रसिका भुवि भावुकाः. यं प्रव्रजन्तमनुपेतमपेतकृत्यं द्वैपायनो विरहकातर आजुहाव. तत्रेति तन्मयतया तरवो विनेतुः तं सर्वभूतहृदयं मुनिमानतोऽस्मि यस्वानुभावमखिलश्रुतिसारमेकम् अध्यात्मदीपमतितितीर्षतां तमोन्धं संसारिणां करुणयाः पुराणगुह्यं तं व्याससूनुमुपयामि गुरुं मुनीनां नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरयेत्. So we have seen so far the Prathamaskanda, which is titled as Adhikari Grantha. In Bhagavatam, every skanda has got a topic. So once you know the topic, then you will understand the skanda, the chapter. So first one is Adhikari Grantha. Now we are entering into the second Dvidiya skanda. Dvidiya skanda is titled as Sadhana Grantha, Sadhana skanda. So in this, what are the sadhana? Once the Adhikari is prepared, qualified student is prepared, what he should do? Means sadhana he should do. What kind of sadhana he should do is given here, very beautiful. Now, we ended the chapter with the question of Parikshit to Shuka Maharshi. What a person who is about to die, what he should do? What kind of prayer he should undertake? What should be avoided? It is not only for dying person, living person also it is applicable. So therefore, as an answer to that, we start this second skanda. So Sri Shuka Vacha, Shuka Maharshi is answering that question. Variyaneshate prasnak krito lokahito nripa Atmavit sammata pumsam Shrotavyadishu yah paraha. Variyanesha te prasnaha. Your prasna, your doubt, your question. An, very good. Why? Because krito lokahito nripa. It is beneficial to the world. Nripa. Nr means nara. Pa means protect. So nripa means protector of men. So king ityartha. Atmavit sammataha. Great men approve. Pumsam shrotavyadishu yah paraha. And it deserved to be heard. Shrotavya. So this particular skanda is very small, but is considered very important. Shrotavyadini rajendra nrinam sandhi sahasracha apashyatam atmatattvam griheshu grihamedinam. Why he says that? Because there are, for men who do not know, Atmajnanam is not known, then what happened? People who are attached to their home and affairs, there are hundreds of things to hear, isn't it? Hundreds of things to hear. Especially nowadays, if you open the YouTube, my God, the cell phone, how many postings are there Yeah, different. Political thing, if you look at it, my God, every channel is screaming at everybody. And if you open that, what is that? Every corner of the world, some problem or other is there. Continuously, some problem or other is reported. So, there are so many things for people to hear. Nidraya hriyate saknaktam vyavayena chavavayaha divacharte hayarajan kutumbhabaranena va. They spend their nights, half of their whole lifespan, sleeping. Nidraya. Nidraya and other enjoyments. Their daytime is devoted to earning wealth. Nidraya hriyate naktam vyavayena chava vayaha. So daytime is devoted to earning wealth and managing their household. So where is the time for Bhagavan? Balastavat kridasaktaha, tarunastavat tarunīsaktaha, vruddhastavat chintasaktaha, parame brahmani gopinasaktaha. Alas, nobody is ever attached to Bhagavan. Dehapatyagalatradishu atmasainyeshu satsvabhi tesham pramatto nidhanam pashyannapi na pashyati. Pashyannapi na pashyati. Even though he is seeing, what is that? People are dying, isn't it? Though his body, childhood, children, wife, wealth, physical life are found to perish, and everything is going. We can see that growth, decay, decline, disease, all these things we are seeing it. But still, that's why a person who says, karishyami iti chintaya, marishyami iti vismrutam. Continues, I want to do this. Keep on thinking like that, but he forgets that one day you have to die. That memory, of course, Bhagavan's blessing. Otherwise, if he continuously remember he is going to die, then... But actually, it is better. There was one time, Tukaramji Maharaj was approached by a gentleman. He asked him, how come you are so cheerful every day? Every moment you are so happy. What is the reason? So Tukaramji said, looked at him and said, you are going to die in 7 days. Really? Now they have faith in his words. He was a bhakta. So this man went back and he wanted to make up with all his enemies, neighbors, and whoever he offended. He called them all and apologized to them. And then he became very nice to his family, wife, children, everybody, friends, relatives, all of them. Every day he was making up with people and every day he lived very happily because I have only 7 days. Let me make the best out of it. He started living like that. Every moment he was happy because he don't want to waste. And the 7th day he came back. He said, 7 days I lived. Today is my last day. I came to take your blessings. And Tukaramji said, you are not going to die. But how did you live 7 days? This is what he said. You know that, you remember that every moment, any time death is there, then what happened? Your life will change. That is what. Tasmahat Bharata Sarvatma Bhagavan Haririshwaraha Shrotavya Kirtitavyascha Smartavyachechadabhayam. Therefore, O Bharata, the best among the Bharata line, Hari is the one to be heard, praised, and remembered always by those who want to attain the state of fearlessness, abhayam. So all the time we are afraid of that or this, isn't it? Continuously. Somebody will threaten you. There is a fear. Because now America is so powerful, the whole world is trembling. This fire. But if you have taken shelter in that Lord who is Abhaya, who is fearless, then there is nothing to be afraid of. Nobody can threaten him who has taken. So that's why in our Mandukya also we saw Abhaye Bhayadarshanam. People who are scared of Bhagavan, who is the source of Abhaya. And it is strange. Tasmat Bharata Sarvatma Bhagavan Haririshwaraha Shrotavya Kirtitavyascha Smartavyascha Chet Sarvascha Atabhayam. Chatabhayam. Yeah. So, Abhayam, to that Bhagavan who gives you Abhayam. So, you want Abhayam, then continuously listen to Bhagavad Katha and remember him. The best way of remembering Bhagavan is listen to his Katha. That is the best way. But if you, suppose I tell you to keep on chanting Bhagavan's name, after some time you go to sleep. You get bored. But the same way, if I tell stories of Bhagavan, 2 hours, 3 hours, you will listen. No problem. Vedantic class, it is difficult. Maximum 45 minutes attention is there. More than that, it's difficult. Now, what is the bottom line here? Etavan Sankhya Yogabhyam Swadharma Parinishtaya Janmalabha Parapamsam Ante Narayana Smriti. There are 2-3 paths are there, but it's Jnana Yoga. Sankhya Yoga means Jnana Yoga. Another is Karma Yoga. Swadharma Parinishtaya means Karma Yoga. Or one is Sankhya Yoga, another is Karma Yoga, or Ashtanga Yoga. All of them. What is this final bottom line? Ante Narayana Smriti. Ante Narayana Smriti. 8th chapter also Bhagavatam. Antakalecha mameva smaran vritva kalevaram. So that's why in English also it is all is well that ends well. End with Narayana. In Bhagavatam there is one portion is going to come that is called Gajendra Stuti. Gajendra Moksham. In that end of Gajendra Stuti, Bhagavan himself gives a Phalashruti there. if anyone read this Gajendra Stuti every day, I will make sure that he remembers me before leaving the body. Bhagavan's promise is there. So sometimes that is a problem. How do I know that I will remember you? Because whatever, see, it is said that when we are about to die, the mind will project the main events that took place that have shaken your life. Those main events will be projected in front of you. At that time, what happened? That affects you. When that affects you, that is the thing you remember. You forget about what? Bhagavan. That's why all your relatives will be chanting Vishnu Sahasranama and all that for you to die. But then, but you won't listen. That's why we have to create that impression in our subconscious. It should become our second nature. Ante Narayana Smriti. Whether it is a Sankhya Yoga you practice, or Karma Yoga is practice, Ashtanga Yoga you practice, but what is the bottom line? Ante Narayana Smriti. Just before leaving this body, we should remember Bhagavan's name. Prayena munayo rajanna vritta vidishedhasaha nairgunyasta ramante sma gunanukatane harihi harehe. O king, even many ascetics, prayena munayo rajan nivritta vidishedhadaha. So those people have withdrawn from this world and attained that mukti, highest state. Even those people would like to revel in Bhagavat Sarupa. Nairgunyasthaha ramante sma gunanu kathane harehe. Look at the example of our Shankaracharya. He was the Kattar Vedantin. When it comes to the halls of Vedanta, hair-splitting arguments. Such a person also, how many hymns he has written on all deities, almost all deities. Saundarya Lahari, Shivananda Lahari, and all those hymns on Bhagavan, he has written so much. So, and there was what is that? I forgot his name. Anyway, he was a great Vedantin, but then he always wanted to worship Bhagavan, Krishna's physical form. He always carried. Our Gurudev also carried one Krishna, baby Krishna. In his bed, he has to carry that with him. Wherever he sleeps, in that bed stand, he will be there. So as soon as he gets up, we want to look at him. So, that is what our Shukamarshi says. Now, I am not telling this because look at me. My example also. Idam Bhagavatam Nama Puranam Brahma Sammitam Atitavan Dvaparadau Pidutvapayanadaham. Now, towards the now this is a very peculiar prayoga. Dvaparadau. Dvaparadav means what? Dvaparaha adir yasya kalasya tasmin dvaparante ityarthaha. See, in the Kali, in the beginning of which end of Dwapara. End of Dwapara means the beginning of Kali is Dwapara. Dwaparadav, that is the idea. Beginning of Kali is Dwapara. It's a peculiar prayoga. That's why Bhagavatam sometimes, unless you are a very great scholar, it's very difficult. Without the commentary, I will not be able to do that myself. Though this Sridhara Swami and all that, beautiful commentary is given there. Now, idam Bhagavatam nama. So I learned this Bhagavata Purana equal to Veda in greatness. Brahma Samhita equal to Vedas. I learned it from my father. Because of what? The beauty of Bhagavan attracted me. I told you the story. Athitavan Dvaparado Pituhu Dvaipayanadaham Parinishthitopi Nairgunne Uttamaslogalilaya Grihita Cheta Rajarshe Akyalam Yatatitavan. Even though my mind was totally absorbed in the absolute, my mind was spellbound by the playful doing, attracted to the playful doings of Bhagavan. You saw that in Balakant. Janaka Maharaj, he said, my mind ever revel in Brahman. It never leave the Brahma Sukham. But leaving that Brahma Sukham, they are going towards, my mind is going towards these boys. That means they must be Brahman. That's a confidence, same here. Tataham te vidasyami Mahapaurushiko bhavan yasya shraddhatatamashu syan mukunde matis sati. Matihi sati. You are dear to the Lord. Therefore, I shall expound this Bhagavata to you. Those who have a strong faith in this text will soon attain to enduring love of the Lord. Matihi sati. Mati means buddhi. Should be sati. Like sati, devoted. Etan nirvidyamananam ichchatam akuto bhayam yoginam nripanirnitam hare namanukirtanam. O King, the settled view of the wise, that the chanting of the Lord's name is the one common means for all spiritual seekers, for yogins, for men motivated by desires also, is also for all renouncing one to attain the state of fearlessness. Harer namai namanu kirtanam. Even for yogis, for all of them, what is the best way? Chanting Bhagavan's name. Kim pramattasya bahubihi parokshe hayanairiha varam muhurtam viditam khate tashyayase yataha. What is the use of living long life? 100 years, 120 years you live. What is the use? It is not the longevity that counts, but how you lived, that is what is counted. What is the vain is longevity for a man ignorant of the real purpose, value of life? Because of infatuation for sensuous indulgence, it is better to have a short life, be it even a few moments, living with the understanding of its real value and purpose. Because that short time, if he has knowledge, can be used for his attainment of mukti. He gives an example. Khatvango namadajashyat natveyattamihayushaha muhurtat sarvamrityujya sarvamutsrijya gatavanapayam harim. There was a great king, Khatvanga. He was so great that Devatas requested his help for fighting with the demons. He went and fought and won the war for them. For a long time he was in the battlefield. And he was tired. At the same time, Devatas asked, "We are very happy with your presence. We were able to defeat the demons. So ask of us what boon you want." He thought, wait a minute, I don't want any boon from you. Just tell me, look at my record and tell me how long I live. And they looked at the record and said, you have unfortunately only 1 year left. No, 1 hour. Sorry, not 1 year. 1 hour left. Oh, thank you very much. He did not ask them to extend or anything. No. He immediately came down to earth, handed over the kingdom to his son, and sat quietly and withdrew himself and attained mukti. 1 hour time. So that's why even if it's short time, the one who knows this, he will be able to make use of it. Tavapyedarhi kauravya saptaham jividavadihi upakalpaya tatsarvam tavat sambarayayigam. And that is the case. At least you have 7 days to live. So you can achieve much better than him. Isn't it? So why are you worried? Utilize that entirely for the hereafter. Antakale tu purusha agate gata sattvasaha chindyata sanga shastrena spriham dehe nuyechatam. When death approaches, man should, with a fearless and unperturbed mind, cut off all his attachment for his body and all related entities with the sword of renunciation. That time don't think about what will happen to my child, grandchild. Who will take care of my husband? Poor guy, he doesn't know how to cook. Can't even make hot water. Why worry? Think of yourself. What happened to my bank balance? All of them renounce. Be a sannyasi. I am not saying this, Yoga Maharshi is telling. Then, now, okay, what you should do? Now he is giving the Upadesha. Grihat pravrajito dhiraha punyatirtha jalaplutaha shujo vivikta asino vidhivat kalpitamane abhyasen manasa shuddham trivat brahmaksharam param mano yache jitasyaso brahma bijamavismaran grihet pravrajito dhiraha. Get out of your house. Number one. Now this can be interpreted many ways. Physically you can get out of the house. When everything is settled, children are settled, everybody is settled. This is called Vanaprasthashram. So, Brahmacharya, Grihastha, Vanaprastha. So when I should take Vanaprasthashram, people ask this question. It is said when you see your grandchild, you should get out of the house. Now getting out of the house also, there are so many interpretations, okay. Modern interpretation we should see. Because everybody get out of the house, go to the Himalayas. There it will become a town. It's already happening now. It has become a city. Now in Uttarakashi and all that, cinema theatre started now. Before it was not there. When we were there, there was no cinema theatre. Now I heard there is a cinema theatre. There are all kinds of things now. All modern facilities are there. Colleges, engineering college, all those things started. So, so it is better you stay your own house, but separately. Downsize, go to a small facility, minimum things. And also, get out of the house means the attachment to the house should go. Otherwise, what happened? We have so much attachment to the house. Comforts, that is the idea. Punyatirtha jalaplutaha. Better, go to a Punyatirtha, Kashi. So people say, in Gujarat there is a saying, Kashi ma maran. Surat sa jaman. Surat ma jaman. Surti food. And Kashi, you go to die. Die there. And the problem, people will go to Kashi and settle there thinking that they are going to die there. But something happened to them, they go to Delhi. Hospital. They will die there. The whole purpose is defeated. So idea is in Kashi, Bhagavan Shivji will come. At that time he will chant the Bhagavan's name, Ram Nam, Taraka Mantra. He whisper in your ears. That is the hope. That's why people like to die in Kashi. So, Punyatirtha Jalaplutaha Shuchau. And what is to be done there? Shuchau Deshe Pratishthabhya. So, in 6th chapter, it's all given here. Shuchau Vivikta Asino. Vivikta Desha, and a quiet place and a clean place. Asinaha Vidhivat Kalpidasane. Now this asana shuddhi is very important. Later on also is going to Chitasano Jidaswasaha. He is going to give that. What is that? Chitasana means a place before meditation you should sit on a place called asana shuddhi. Asana shuddhi means a place where you sit, you should not move at least 20 minutes. Should not keep fidgeting, Sit straight without movement. So, Suchau Vivikta Asina Vidhivat Kalpidasane. So, Sthiramasana Atmanaha. In Gita also Bhagavan said, Suchau Deshe Pratishthabhya Sthiramasana Atmanaha Natyuchitam Nati Nicham Shailachina Kushottara. So this, all those things are applicable here. Because the order is the same, okay? Vyasa Bhagavan. Vidasane. Abhyasan Manasa Shuddham Trivir Brahmaksharam Parap. And what he should chant? Trivir Brahmaksharam. What is that? Akara, Ukara, Makara, Omkara. Omkara got 3 bijas, right? So that trivir, that is called Omkara, Omkara Shabda. You should chant Omkara. Param Mano Yachet Jidaschasaha Brahma Bijam Avismaran. So, Mano Yachet Jidaswasaha. So, what is that? Brahma Bijam Avismaran. Pranayama, you can do it. Generally, Sukha Pranayama is advised. Pranavikshanam, Ramana Maharshi's advice is Pranavikshanam is better than Pranayama. Unless you know Pranayama, don't practice. So better to do Pranavikshanam. So prana and mind is connected. Therefore, if you control prana, mind also get controlled. That's the idea. And withdraw your mind from all the meandering in the world. Mano yachet jidaswasaha brahma bijam avismarat. Brahma bijam means here repetition of the seed mantra. Seed mantra is Omkara here. So keep on repeating that mantra, Omkara. So Om is to be chanted loudly. Then slowly that mantra, meaning of the mantra is not important while chanting. Meaning you can learn from Upanishads later. But while chanting, don't try to remember the meaning, it is not necessary. While chanting, what is to be remembered is the sound vibrations. And sound vibration has to reverberate in your mind. Then slowly it tapered into a silence. That is called Turiyam, Amatra state. And that amatra state is the state of Paramatma. Mind should slowly absorb itself into that silence. So that is what is given here. Brahma bijam avismaran niyachet vishayebhyokshan manasa buddhisaratihi manak karma virakshiptam shubharthe dharayedhiya. So here it is called Buddhi is the charioteer. This is taken from Kathopanishad. Atmanam rathinam vidhi shariram rathamevatu buddhim cha sarathim vidhim manapragrahamevacha. So, Atmanam rathinam vidhi shariram rathamevatu. Body is considered like a chariot. And in that chariot, the horses are our senses. Mind is the reins. Intellect is the Sarathi, Parthasarathi, Bhagavan. And who is the master of the chariot? Atma means ego, our ego. Jiva is the master. So, niyachet vishayebhyokshan manasa buddhisarathi. So, withdraw from the senses, the sense organs, and the sense organs should be controlled by mind. Mind has to be controlled by intellect. Manak karma bhirakshiptam shubharthe dharayedhiya. So, this mind is to be absorbed in Paramatma, who is the true bestower of the ultimate good. Shubharte dharayetya. Tatreka vayavam dhyayet. Dhyayet vichinnena chetasa. Avvichinnena vichetasa. Mano nirvishayam yunktva tatakkinchana nasmared padam tat paramam vishnor mano yatra prasidati. The mind that is still should then be fixed upon the single organ of Bhagavan's form. Tatra eka avayavam dhyayet. Eka avayavam. Face is better. Don't look at the flute. Okay, flute also fine. Whatever you like. Bhagavan's form, any form is okay. Any part of Bhagavan's form is also okay. That vividly, clearly should be there in the mind, not vaguely. The clearer the picture in the mind, concentration is better. Single organ of the Lord. Mind should then be made objectless. That is what the problem is. Afterwards, that form also should disappear. Then go to what? That you need the background of Upanishadic teaching. How to meditate upon the objectless awareness. You can't meditate. meditation becomes a verb. Meditation, that verb has to become a noun. That is called real meditation. As long as it is verb, it is upasana. It is an action. Then action should cease to be an action. Then only it is considered nididhyasanam. Now, how is that? I have given many times in our Vedanta class. All these are to be remembered here. Bhagavatam is not just story, okay? It is all practice, whatever you learn. Now, from Shukamarshi is leading Parikshit from Ekarupa Dhyanam. From Ekarupa Dhyanam is leading him to Nirguna Dhyanam. How you can transport yourself starting from Omkara, then to a form of Bhagavan, and slowly mind get absorbed in that, and then give up that form, and then absorb in one's own nature. One's own nature is what? Satchidananda Swarupa. For that, what is necessary? I, the meditator, I is to be understood as anatma. Who is the meditator? Ahankara is the meditator. The meditator is the one to be negated. Who negates that? It's like a pole vault. You have to use the pole to jump across, isn't it? Once you reach that height, you no more need the pole. Throw the pole and jump out. Same way, ego is to be used to seek certain height. Then that ego is to be rejected as what? Anatma, mithya, unreal. The unreality of the ego is not appreciated. Jivan mukti is not possible. Moksha is not possible. Rajastamophyamachiptam vimudham mana atmanaham yachet dharanayadhiraha handiyadat kritam malam. While meditating, these problems will be there. What is that? Because of the rajas and tamas predominance. Mind get agitated. Mind feel dull. If it is tamas predominant, you feel dull. Even if you sit for meditation, you don't feel anything. You feel dull. That is because tamas. And when sometimes, certain days when you sit for meditation, mind get agitated. However much you try to do japam, it will not, nothing will happen. Mind get distracted. So all these things we have to overcome by consistent effort. We have to be patient with your own mind. Don't curse the mind. Be patient with your mind and keep doing it. Mind will behave slowly. Yasyam sandharyamanayam yogino bhakti lakshanaha ashu sambatyate yoga ashrayam bhadramikshata. Repeated attempt at concentrating the mind on the Lord's form will slowly generate devotion in the mind of the seeker. So this is the way. There is no shortcut. This is to be practiced. Theoretically, learning is not enough. Swamiji, I can run a workshop now on meditation. That will not work. It is to be done. This is something to be done. Raja asked at this time, Yatha sandharyate brahman dharana yatra sammata yadrishi vahare dashu purushasya manomalam. Parikshit saw Sukamarshi is sitting there, he is not going. So let me ask a question. How is dharana? Concentration is practice. Ashtanga yoga. What is that? Yama, niyama, dharana, dhyana. Yama, niyama, asana, pranayama, pratyahara, dharana, dhyana, samadhi. Okay. Good. Thank you for helping. Now, yama means noble values. What are the noble values? This is to be practiced. Noble values of life to be practiced. Yama means that is to be observed. What is called satyam. Ahimsa, satyam. Ahimsa, non-injury. Satyam, truth. Brahmacharya, celibacy. Celibacy here it will be practiced as moderate in indulgence. That is called brahmacharya. Then asteyam, non-stealing. Then aparigraha, non-hoarding. You should know that when you have to move from one place to another, you know how much we have hoarded, how many junks we have collected for nothing. These are to be observed, aparigraha. Then niyama, this is called yama. Niyama is what? Everyday discipline. It's called tapas, austerity, worship of God, everyday worship. Whatever God you like. Purity, taking a bath, etc., wearing clean clothes, Not that 2-3 days old, same dress you wear, and the smell of your bed also will be carried, wafting around. Purity, contentment. Alam, that tripti should be there. Enough. Continuously worrying about, I don't have that, I don't have this. No. So these are the niyamas. Everyday discipline, what is called tapas, worship of God, purity, contentment. These are the things. So, here Shukamarshi starts his instruction. Jitasano, jitashvaso, jitasango, jitendriya, stule bhagavato rupe, vanasandharaye dhiya. So first one is asana shuddhi, sthira sukhasanam, jitasanaha. Samankaya shivgrivam dharayan achalam sthiraha samprikcha nasigagram swam dishaschanavalokayan. Look at your own nose. Because in mass meditation, they look at somebody else's nose. That won't work. Bhagavan is very clear. Swam. Jitashvasaha. Sukha pranayama. Pranayama, breath control. Somewhere it is written that your health under your nose. Your health is under your nose. Means what? Pranayama is the key for health. Then what? Jitendriya. All indriyas to be controlled. You can close your eyes gently, not tightly, okay? Because if you tightly close your eyes, sparks will be there. So gently close your eyes. You can close your mouth. You can cover your body with a shawl or something. So skin is also covered. But there are two things still open. Ears are there, nose is there. These two things, what you do? And when you sit for meditation, that is the time neighbor will be frying something pungent. That'll hit your nostrils. What to do? That is the time you have to direct your thought. I am smelling this. That person is able to give out this particular smell. He is alive, I am alive. What is that principle with which I am able to smell? He is able to send out this smell. Both are alive. What is that life? That life is common in both of us. Meditate on that. And what happens? You won't smell anymore. That's how you have to overcome that. Otherwise, you will be cursing the whole world. And you will not be able to meditate. Jitendriya stule bhagavato rupe. And select a particular form of Lord. Or now he is going to give the Virat Rupa of Bhagavan. First, He gave you one form, then Nirguna. Now he is going to talk about that. Ekarupa is going to come back again, but before that he is going to give the description of Virat Rupa. Now this, in Bhagavad Gita you saw in 11th chapter, Vishwarupa Darshanam of Bhagavan. Now there is a beautiful point we have to understand. It looks like Bhagavan gave Arjuna a special eye to see the Vishwarupa. It was a temporary eye, afterwards it was taken back, isn't it? Like you go to this three-dimensional movie, they give you a goggle, they take it back also. Same way Arjuna was temporarily given an eye, special eye. Why? Because Vishwarupa is something that cannot come or disappear. Because the creation is in front of you, that is Bhagavan's form. The entire form of Bhagavan is right in front of you. Even though they are in front of me, but I am not able to see the Lord in them. That particular way of looking at the Lord, to see the Lord in every inch of creation, is that called special eye. It's not that Bhagavan disappeared afterwards and there is no more. No. Creation cannot disappear or appear. It is always there. In front of me to see. Vishwarupa Darshanam is always there. But we don't see it. So that is what now he is going to describe. So that is what from 26th verse onwards you see. पातालमेतस्य हि पादमूलं पठन्ति पार्ष्णिप्रणतेरसादलं प्रपतेरसादलं महातलं विश्वसृजोतर्गुल्फौ तलातलं वै पुरुषस्य जङ्घे. Now there are 14 lokas, 7 up, 7 down. Bhu, Bhuva, Suvaha, Maha, Janaha, Tapaha, Satyap. Then Atala, Vitala, Sutala, Talatala, Mahatala, Rasatala, Patala. Now Bhagavan is starting, Sukamarshi is starting from Patala. Now this description is there in Ramayana also. You remember? When Mandodari was giving an introduction of Ramchandraji to Ravana. At that time, she says, whose feet is Patala, whose head is Brahmaloka. But there is only small sketch is given there. In Purusha Sukta also there is a description of Vishwarupa is there. But they are all very not that detailed, but here you will see more details. So he says, now the 26th verse, Patala is the underside of his feet. Patalamedasya hi padamulam padanti parshni prapate rasatalam. And the heels and the upper part of the feet is rasatala. Then Mahatalam Vishwasrijota Gulfau. Mahatala is the ankle of the Creator. And Talatalam Vai Purushasya Jankhe. Talatalam, the foreleg, Jankha. Then Dve Januni Sutalam. The two knees of the cosmos formed. Deity is Sutala. Vishwamurter Urudvayam Vitalam Chatalam Cha. And the two thighs are Vitala Atala. Mahitalam tat jaganam mahipate napastalam nabhisaro grinanti. And Bhagavan, his hips constitute bhuloka or bhu or the earth. Okay. And his deep navel is the sky. Nabhisaro grinanti. Nabhastalam. Urastalam jyotir anikamasya. Urastalam. His chest is called Surga. Urastalam jyotir anikamasya. Griva mahar vadanam vai Janosya. Janaloka, okay, just Maharloka as neck. Then Janaloka face. And Tapoloka as forehead. Mahitalam tachjaganam mahipate. Nabhastalam napisaro grinanti urastalam jyotiranikamasya griva mahar vadanam vai janosya. Face, janaloka. Tapo reradim viduradhipum saha satyam su shishnadi sahasra shirnaha. Satyaloka is the head of that multi-headed being. Now, Indradayo Bhagava Ahurisra Karno Dishashrotra Mamushya Shabda. Indra and the Devatas are his arms. That many arms are there. And quarters are his ears, Tik Devata. And sound as his organ of hearing. Nasatyadasrau paramasya nase granosya gandho mugamaknirittaha. Smell as his organ of smelling. His organ of hearing, the Ashwin as his nose, Ashwini Devatas, his nose. Smell as his organ of smelling, and the burning fire as his mouth. So, Mukha, Indrascha, Agnischa. So, that's why words are considered fire. You keep speaking continuously 1.5 hours, it's like a marathon, isn't it? Running a marathon. Lot of energy. Then, Dhyaurachini chachurabhut patangaha Pakshmani Vishnorahani Ubhecha. The skies constitute his eyeballs, sun and the moon. Bhagavan eyes twice. One is dull, another is bright. His organs of sight, day and night. His eyelids, day and night, eyelids blinking. Brahmaloka, his brow, the waters, his four sides, and taste, his tongue. Chandam chanandasya siro grinanti damshtrayamasneha kaladvijani haso janunmadakari cha maya duranda sargo yatapanga mokshaha. Vedas constitute his Brahmarantra at the crown. Vedas here, Brahmarantra. That's why children, before 1 year, it is soft. After 1 year only it gets settled. Still, that is the time you should put all the Vedic teaching there. And his Damshtra, Molar, Yamaha. Oh, that is called Yamaraj, time. The teeth are the expression of love, it seems. Sneha kala dvijani. Dvija means what? Twice born. That is our teeth. Dvijani. It's written there, Dvijani. Don't think it is Brahmana. Twice born. See, first time when you born, one set is there, afterward it will go on again, second time. Now we have to do three. Trija. टेंचर वाले को त्रिजा बोलते हैं ना. द्विजानी. हासो जनन्मादकरी च माया. Bhagavan's smile is called Maya. The smile is the world infatuating Maya. That's why in all Puranas you can see, Ramayana also, Bhagavan's smile means what? Maya. And his glance is the limited creation. One look, that is enough. Our Gurudev used to dramatize about this, When the husband bring a guest unannounced to the house. So husband has to look at his wife. She understands. She goes inside, disappears to the kitchen. There comes many dishes, isn't it? So just one look, that is enough. Same way, Bhagavan looked at Maya. She creates multitudes of creation. So his glance is this limited creation. Kastasya medram vrishanauchamit vridottaroštodhara eva lobha Dharmastano dharmapatoscha prishtaha kastasya midram vrishanau cha mitrau kutshis samudra gireyosti sangha. Oh, these are all very beautiful. His upper lip is modesty, lower lip greed. Breast dharma, back adharma. Front is dharma, back is adharma. His generative organ Prajapati and the testicles Mitra and Varuna, abdomen ocean and bones mountains. Now look at this, 33rd. Nadyosya nadhyota tanuruhani mahiruha vishwatanordhamedra anandaviryasyasitam matarihi swagadirvaya karma guna pravaha. That is beautiful. The rivers are his blood vessels. The trees, his hair. Beauty. The powerful wind, his breath. Time, his movement. And the evolution of Prakriti with its three gunas. Bhagavan's sport. Bhagavan's leela. Ishasya keshan vidurambuvahan vasastu sandhyam guruvarya bhumnaha avyaktamahur hridayam manascha na chandrama sarva vikara koshaha. The locks of hair of the Lord are the clouds. Clouds are like Bhagavan's hair. Beautiful hair. His wearing cloth is dusk. The unmanifested Prakriti is his heart. And his mind is the moon. That you learned from Tattvabodha, right? Manaso Devata Chandrama. The source of all soft emotions. Then, Vijnana Shaktim Mahimananti Mahimamananti Sarvatmanontakkaranam Giritram Ashwasadharyushtra Gaja Nakhani Sarve Mriga Pashavashroni Deshe. Oh. Mahat Tattva, great element, cosmic intelligence is looked upon as Chitta, mind stuff. And Rudra is the ego sense of this universal being. Animals like elephants, camels, horses and mules, they are all his nails. So nails to be looked upon very preciously. That's why in Kali Yuga, nail, what do you call that? Pedicure. Pedicure became very important. So, and other animals like cows, deer, etc., like his waist. Now here one is beautiful. Vayam sidat vyakaranam vichitram manur manisha manujo nivasaha Gandharva Vidyadharacharanape Saraswara Smrtira Suranike Nika Viryaha. Now, birds, Vayamsi, Tat Vyakaranam Vichitra. Wonderful. Bhagavan's splendorous or the powerful expression, the wonderful craftsmanship are the display of the colors in the birds. See, you can see the birds' sanctuary and all that if you go. What is that? There are some. What book is that? There is a not. It comes. I forgot. They go and take pictures of the birds. National Geography. That picture is so beautiful. The pictures of the birds. Wow. And we wonder how the color combination, the beaks and the different colors. And all our interior decorators, they must have learned from that only. What color goes with what. All these are Bhagavan's creation. It's a wonder of wonder. So, birds with splendorous colors, shape and powers are exhibition of his wonderful craftsmanship. The first Manu is his intelligence. The celestial artists like Gandharvas, Vidyadharas, Charanas are his musical tunes, while Asuras constitute his prowess. Then his Brahmananam Chatrabujo Mahatma Vidururung Grishita Krishna Varnaha Nanabhidami Bhabijya Ganopapanna Dravyatmaka Karma Vitana Yoga Brahmanosya Mukhamasid Bahurajanyakritah Urutadasya Yat Vaishya Patvyagam Shudro Ajayata. That's what is given here. Brahmana is his face, Kshatriya, his arm, Vaishya, thigh, and the Shudra, feet. That doesn't mean one is superior to other, okay? Without feet, where the face will go? Yanasa Vishwara Vigrahasya Yassannivesha Khatito Mayate Sandharyate Spin Vabhushistavishte Manasvabudhyarayatosti Kinchit. What I have described to you is the location of the limbs and organs of this all-consuming, comprehensive cosmic being. It is for the purpose of meditation I have given this form to you. So, a meditator should be able to imagine, visualize the entire creation in his mind. Now, this practice is very important because our mind has to learn to expand, to embrace the total. That's called Vasudeva Kutumbakam. Accommodate everybody in our mind. So, in the whole creation, everything is there. Good, bad, indifferent, everything is there. All of them we should be able to accept. a party taken for the whole, that then fanaticism will come. That will result in the fall. Sa sarvadhi vrityanubhuta sarva atma yatha swapna janetshitaikah tam satyamananda nithim bhajeta nanyatra sajjet yata atmapataha. How can that one Paramatma become many? How is that possible? So, Sukamaji gives an example here. A single dream single dream ego enjoys varieties of dream objects. Through the different dream figures projected by itself, so too he, the one and only Lord, enjoys all objects of the world through the mental modification of all being. Worship that Lord who is truth and bliss. Do not cultivate attachment for any other. It's not worth it. For such attachment arises spiritual degradation. Yataha atmapataha. Nanyatra sajjed yata atmapataha. Anything other than Bhagavan, you develop attachment, that will be your fall. Who says? Shuka Maharshi says. It should be your experience also. Okay, with that we conclude the first chapter. Now we'll go to a different topic. Through such dharana, Brahmaji worshipped Bhagavan. Then how Brahmaji got revealed, afterwards how he created, all those will be there. We'll see next class. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Sri Gurubhyo Namah. Hari Om.